The Niger Delta Exploration and Production PLC has become an interesting story in the oil and gas sector of Nigeria. At the February edition of the Lagos Oil Club, the managing director of the company, Dr. Lai Fatuna, shared on the company's remarkable activities in the oil, gas, and even 1,000 barrel per day diesel refinery operations.
This is my first speaking engagement in 2015. But should I say it provides the first and most important opportunity to inform the industry and this captive audience that indeed 2015 is a very important year for us. For our companies, Niger Delta Exploration and Production PLC and Niger Delta Petroleum Resources, and for our flagship asset, Ogbele Marginal Field, the champion is celebrating 10 years of oil and gas production. Let me share a few numbers. Between 2011, you can see the volume of production, 5 million liters. In 2012, that crept up to 15.5 million liters. A lot of shorting in 2013, but look at what we did when we had another very successful year in 2014. 15.6 million liters of diesel. So far, between January and today, we have sold nearly 2 million liters of diesel from this plant. This is supposed to be anybody who wants to build a mini refinery of between 5 and 20,000 barrels. You should be thinking in terms of spending something between $30 million to about $70 million. But lastly here, Ogbele Mini Refinery continues to add to the bottom line at Niger Delta. It has been a successful investment for us.
He spoke further on the transition phase, prospects and projection of the company in the future.
All the vision that has driven the success at Niger Delta is there for us to take with us to South Sudan. Our smallness, our ability to understand exactly what we want to do, to remain focused, and throw ourselves entirely into whatever it is that we are doing. This is our life history between 2000 and 2015. And you can see there that it has been a constantly stepping up life history. I'm not going to, everything that I've said from our inception in 1990 to whatever it is that we are today has been captured in this. Here is our story. At the beginning, we barely could say we're a $1 or $2 million company. We were then, in 1990 to 2000, certainly less than a $10 million company. We have done many things, and I think today, if you ask me what's the worth of Niger Delta, I would say we are north of $500 million. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at our marathon, like I call it, 10 years into production, our scorecards. We pioneered indigenous marginal field operations in Nigeria. We negotiated the first ever commercially driven marginal field farm out. We have been the first Nigeria to build a mini refinery. Gas offtake, we are the only one delivering gas to NLNG. We are the first to implement the host community and environmental development trust. That has done very well for us. We've raised money. We've done oil development. We've done full commercialization of our gas resources. We have even complied to a government policy on gas flare. We are running with our mini refining. We've proven more oil and gas resources. We have maintained the bond between us and our host communities. We are growing beyond what we are today.
I believe that the opportunities that has been available in Nigeria are there, but you can see that there's quite a lot of people chasing those opportunities at very substantial costs. And I think for a company like Niger Delta, if we're going to continue to grow as a company, we have to look for new opportunities at affordable costs. And I think stepping out of Nigeria, go to places like South Sudan, offered us such opportunities where we can grow the company at very, very minimal cost and still do very serious things that we can do in Nigeria, but that will take us quite a substantial time to realize.
The Niger Delta Exploration Production Company will be marking 10 years of its operations in the marginal field in August 2015. This is a great story for an indigenous oil and gas company.